Families are fearing for their loved ones reported missing after an Israeli airstrike hit homes to the west of Gaza City. The strikes targeted residential apartments. These are the scenes a short while after that attack. Civil defence has been trying to rescue people from under the rubble. Israeli forces say the city is the last stronghold of Hamas in the Gaza Strip. People have been fleeing on foot to the south after the Israeli military warned it was their last chance to leave. But tens of thousands more have nowhere left to go. Nearly 400,000 people fled to the south in recent weeks, but the UN says more than 500,000 more were left behind. Palestinians say spaces to shelter in the south have run out. Well, Hani Mahmoud joins us live from Deir al-Balah in central Gaza now. And Hani, Israel is using its remote-controlled vehicles now to destroy refugee camps.
That's correct. And many of the people trapped inside the urban parts of Gaza City, that's toward the center and the western part, there's a report an extensive use of these remote control vehicle and explosive robots by the Israeli military. What the Israeli military have been doing over the past months almost is the list on the ground occupying forces and more of these explosive devices planted in areas that are densely populated, very urban compared to the past weeks where it only used it at the outer skirt of the city, just forcing people who reside in that area or those who set up their tents to evacuate and to move toward the forcibly toward the center and the western part of the city. Now gradually moving into the heart of the city, pushing the vast majority of people to move toward the western part, the coastal road, but already destroying the vast majority of the city. Not only we've seen over the past a couple weeks the destruction and demolition of residential towers, but now these explosive devices are destroying entire residential clusters, home clusters, public facilities, areas that at some point represented a refuge for many of the displaced families. When people are displaced here, they're very desperate. They look for any place where they can seek refuge and seek safety. That is eroding gradually now to the point that it doesn't exist anymore and eventually are forced on the coastal road that has been shut down by the Israeli military. It's only opened one way for people to move from Gaza to central and into the southern part of the strip. The journey is already dangerous, exhausting, and takes long hours from people. Many of the people who were at the site of these explosive devices are unfortunately buried and missing under a pile of rubble. And we're not talking about one building or two. Large number of these home clusters have been completely destroyed. They were detonated without any prior warning whatsoever. And the Israeli military relies on this method and tactic of planting these devices at night time where people are sheltering inside, just creating panic, intimidation to the point they're unable to move out of their homes, worried of being chased by the quadcopters. They stay inside, and in the morning these devices are detonated, leaving many casualties missing and trapped under the rubble. While there is no picture emerging as of this moment from Gaza City about this, but people who managed to get here, they reported to us the horror that they experienced over the past days and since the Israeli military expanded its offensive in Gaza City.
Yeah, the horror continues. There's Hani Mahmoud reporting from Deir al-Balah. Stay safe. Thank you, Hani.
Don't miss out to get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news and expert insight. Like, share, stay ahead.